The mum's voice hit like a TikTok hate comment notification, shrill, endless, and begging for a ratio. Girl, you trying to get a world's best daughter mug or what? All this food? You know we got a grocery budget, right? I blinked hard. The kind of blink that comes after you've been staring at a screen too long, and suddenly the world tilts. 1 second, I'd been at a trash fire wedding in some angst novel, arm cocked back, ready to yeet an entire Costco sheet cake at the groom and his side chick like it was the final boss of a rage quit speedrun. Next second, poof, teleported straight into a suburban kitchen that smelled like fryer oil and unresolved trauma. In front of me stood Karen 2.0, aka Mum, already mid-rant, phone in one hand, buffalo sauce on the other. The dining table looked like a Golden Corral fever dream. Mac and cheese glowing radioactive orange under the LED lights. Buffalo wings stacked like Jenga. A mountain of tater-topped casserole sweating cheese. Garlic knots glistening like they'd been dipped in butter and regret. And, because balance, one lone Caesar salad nobody asked for. It smelled like heaven and heartburn in a 50-50 split. Karen kept screeching. I could have DoorDashed Chick-fil-A with the money you wasted. Polynesian sauce ain't free. I guest star in every unhinged fanfic. Professional chaos goblin. The human equivalent of a Reddit thread titled AITA for microwaving fish at work. Heard the system ding in my skull like a Discord notification from God. Host. Too much sad girl energy from Emily's timeline. Mission. Use love to thaw Karen's frozen heart and redeem Emily's arc. Memory dump hit like a Netflix true crime docuseries on 1.5 times speed. Emily's been the family's unpaid Uber Eats driver since age 10. 99 on a test. Why not 100, loser? Handcrafted Spotify playlist for Mom's birthday with curated throwbacks and inside jokes? Stop wasting time on hobbies. You think Spotify pays the mortgage? This dinner? 1 full hour of her life. Perfectly balanced protein, carb, veg according to Mom's picky palate. Gluten-free, no onions, extra ranch on the side. Emily hadn't even tasted it. Karen was face deep in wings, sauce smeared across her chin like war paint from a battlefield of emotional neglect. System. Remember, love. Me, internally. Define love. Is it a knuckle sandwich with extra mayo? Karen shoved her phone in my face, camera already rolling. Smile, dummy, I'm going viral. Caption, when your kid can't even cook right. Hashtag tough love, hashtag real mum. I snatched the phone, flipped the camera to selfie mode. Say I'm moved or I'll move your dental work. I yeeted a buffalo wing at her forehead, splat. Sauce dripped like abstract art. The system screamed in my head like a Reddit mod who just saw someone post in the wrong subreddit. Love, not assault. Too late. I was already winding up a haymaker, knuckles cracking like I was about to drop the hottest mixtape of 2025. Karen ducked, came up swinging a flip-flop like it was Excalibur. Emily, you ungrateful! I caught the sandal mid-air, stuffed it in her mouth like a gag gift from Spencer's. Shoes are for walking, not talking. Or in your case, for weaponized guilt trips. She gagged, eyes bugging out like a cartoon character who just swallowed wasabi. I yanked it out with a flourish. Karen wheezed, wiping sauce from her lips. It's edible. Next time make less, we're not feeding the whole block. I sat down, forked a heap of mac like nothing happened. Criticize the chef, starve. House rules, new management. She stared murder daggers. Fine, I won't eat. Cool, more for me. I inhaled a wing, bone and all, cartoon style, crunching loud enough to trigger ASMR haters. Her phone buzzed on the table, video already at 200,000 views in under 10 minutes. Comments flooding in like a dam just broke. 14-year-old made a whole Buffalo Wild Wings menu and gets yelled at. I'm calling CPS with a side of ranch. I'd tattoo this kid's name on my ribcage for that tater-tot casserole. Respect. Mum's giving, let me speak to the manager of parenting, energy. Hard pass, Karen. Refreshed the screen, secretly thriving on the clout like a vampire at a blood drive. Mid-meltdown, she opened a Shein storefront, slapped Tough Love on 400 mugs, and watched the orders roll in. Nighttime rolled around. She went live again, this time armed with a super soaker for some reason. Probably saw it in a mum hack reel. Y'all don't get it. This is tough love. Builds character. Chat. Ratio plus L plus maidenless plus touch grass plus your Wi-Fi is weak. She dragged Emily me on cam by the hoodie sleeve. Tell them I'm a good mum. Go on. Emily's memory hit me like a jump scare in a haunted house. Dad enables everything. Little brother Chad gets dino nuggets and 0 chores, while the girls scrub floors like it's a Disney princess reboot gone wrong. Classic energy pyramid. Abuse flows downhill, and Emily's at the bottom, catching all the runoff. I grabbed the squirt gun, cranked it to jet stream. Opinion time, chat. I cleared my throat like I was about to drop a TED talk. My opinion is an opinion. It has parts, sub-opinions, depends on the vibe. Stay tuned for season 2, Karen. Just say I'm a good mum. Me. You're a good mum. To DoorDash drivers. 5 stars, fast delivery, always tips in cash. Chat exploded in skull emojis, laughing crying faces and fire. Karen lunged like a WWE heel. I hosed her down. Full super soaker arc, water glittering under the ring light like a low-budget music video. Call me douche bro, not daughter. The front door slammed open like a jump scare. Dad stormed in, still in his Amazon vest, name tag crooked. Emily, apologise to your mother, now! I moonwalked across the living room, sliding over scattered Legos like a pro. Debt's got a name, Dad. Pay your emotional mortgage. Interest compounds daily. Little brother Chad, all 4 feet 9 inches of unearned confidence, piped up from the couch. I'm stronger than you! Cool, Wang Zhong Wang Ham sausage. Stronger than what? Your Wi-Fi signal? I bet you lag in Roblox. Chad charged like a tiny linebacker. I Spartan kicked a throw pillow. He ate carpet, face first, with a dramatic oof. Karen wailed from the floor, soaked and defeated. Everyone's bullying me. I'm the victim here. I curtsied over the wreckage, spilled mac, toppled chairs, one garlic knot stuck to the ceiling. Died as I lived. Dramatic. Clean up before rigor mortis sets in, fam. I walked out the front door like a mic drop. Came back at dinner time. Kitchen still colder than Antarctica. No pots on the stove. No scent of hope. Mum's curses echoed from the couch like a ring light seance, phone glowing in the dark. I cracked my knuckles. Round 2, baby. Mum's voice ricocheted off the ring cam like a viral TikTok sound on repeat. Emily, you finally dragged your lazy butt home? You think those Reddit warriors are going to pay the electric bill? They just yap. I'm your mom. You cook because I birthed you. Hello, 36 hours of labour, no epidural, natural birth like the pioneers. You owe me. Classic guilt trip DLC. now with extended cutscenes. OG Emily had been speed-running gratitude quests until her mental HP hit 0, sanity bar flashing red. I, however, mainlined chaos and carried the cheat codes. God mode activated. I clutched my temples. Oscar-worthy meltdown in progress. OMG, I forgot. What is this? Poetic justice for breeze. Psht, psht. I mimed, spraying the air. Mummy? Is that you in the mist? Speak to me through the vape clouds. She rolled her eyes so hard, I heard the Wi-Fi stutter and drop a bar. Quit the theatre kid act. You trying to starve me? I'll fade away like a Snapchat story. I reached into my hoodie pocket, pulled out a comically large kitchen knife, prop level, shiny, probably from Spirit Halloween. Her eyes lit up like she'd spotted a limited edition Stanley Cup. She snatched it, thinking it was a king-size Hershey's bar. Gimme! I yanked it back with a flourish. That's a chocolate-covered goat turd, Karen. Limited edition, 0 stars on Yelp. She gagged mid-chew, realising too late. You little? Relax, it's just wasabi peas. Still, 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Leaves a lingering burn, like your parenting style. Dad and Chad rolled in through the garage, still in their matching Amazon vests, looking like they'd just survived a shift during Prime Day. Dad sniffed the air like a bloodhound on a mission. Dinner's not ready. What do you all even do all day? Play Fortnite and collect dust? Mom whipped out her phone, hit go live faster than you can say algorithm. Chat, expose time. Emily's perfect in the comments, but look, she won't even microwave dino nuggets for her baby brother. Ungrateful. Dad flexed for the camera, popping his collar. We'll monetize the clapback. Super Chat pays for Chad's new Jordans. Limited drop, gotta move fast. I saluted with 2 fingers. Heard of the 9-coil colon cleanse challenge trending on TikTok? Buckle up, buttercups. This one's gonna be legendary. Cut to kitchen cam. I'm wrist deep in a party-size bag of frozen White Castle sliders, straight from the freezer, unwashed, still rocking that signature freezer burn funk and onion haze. High EQ caption. Preserved authenticity for bold flavour profiles. Low EQ truth. Straight dookie with a side of regret. I plated the sliders like Michelin star molecular gastronomy. Foam of ranch, microgreens, aka shredded lettuce, garnished with a single sad pickle chip weeping brine. The family gagged in perfect sync, like a boy band hitting the high note. Mum, did you eat any of this? Me, duh. Retain the essence for educational purposes. Science, baby. Chat lost it completely. Answer, slider shart. 1 kid just made 3 adults eat regret. Bro has law. Subscribe. I leaned into the lens like a true influencer. No gifts, college students. Save that FAFSA money for therapy. Mum said she'd eat anything I make. Finish your plates or it's handstand Chipotle challenge. Loser eats the evidence. I spoon-fed them like baby birds with a vendetta. Mum, tears in her eyes, swore on live she'd cook forever. Cross my heart, hope to go viral. Spoiler alert. Dad and Chad gone equals Mum hosting bunko night with the HOA Karens in the dining room, mahjong tiles clacking like judgmental teeth. She bragged mid-game, fanning herself with a winning tile. Haters thought I cared about their little comments. I'm printing money. Shein link in bio, 47% off Tough Love hoodies. 1 night of tips beats your husband's whole 401k. The auntie's side-eyed harder than a next-door thread about someone's dog pooping on the wrong lawn. I cleared my throat from the doorway. Didn't you pinky swear to cook? Like live on the internet in front of God and Mr. Beast. Mum, You ungrateful brat! Daughters are temporary, sons are forever. Beat her till she behaves, ladies. The peanut gallery chimed in like a Greek chorus of expired coupons. My daughter does dishes and pays my Venmo. Adulting level, expert. Square dance mums stay winning. We out here line dancing on haters. Mum screamed over the tiles. Teapot's empty! Broomstick! Move it. I filled it. Boiling hot, steam rising like a horror movie fog machine. Past the living room, one auntie's feral toddler was sharpieing my AP bio notes into abstract art. Kid yelled, I got a pee or I pee couch. Right now. I yeeted him onto a coat hook by the scruff, sock gagged with a clean-ish one from the laundry basket, and moonwalked into the dining room with the steaming pot, like I was serving tea at the Mad Hatter's intervention. Mum. Took you long enough, you... I drop-kicked the mahjong table. Tiles flew like confetti at a gender reveal gone wrong. Someone's getting a lawsuit instead of a baby. Then, tea time, literally. I spun the pot like a super soaker on spin cycle. Scalding Earl Grey arced in 4K slow-mo, a golden shower of justice. Aunties shrieked, slipping on wet tiles, barricading with the table like it's Fortnite endgame and they're the last squad alive. What demon is this? Your kid's possessed by TikTok. I grinned, Gatling style, steam rising off the pot. Equality shower, ladies. Hydrate or dihydrate. Out of ammo, everyone's hair looked like instant ramen left in the microwave too long. I stood tall in the centre, martyr pose, arms wide like I'd just won an Oscar for Best Chaos. Mum, dripping and defeated, called 911. My daughter's a psycho! She's lost it! Cops arrived in under 10. Small town, big gossip. I switched to oo-woo victim mode, fake tears on command, voice trembling like a soundbite from a true crime podcast. Officer, she won money, then lost it all and blamed me. Said don't snitch on the recreational gambling. They do it every Tuesday. Cop, stone-faced. Ma'am, you can't harm your kid or run an illegal mahjong ring. Mum, but she... Busted. Fines, confiscation of tiles and cash, the works. Aunties turned on Mum faster than a Twitter cancel mob. You exploit your kid for clout. You made 5 girls before a boy. The math ain't mathing. Your husband's side chick has a Tesla. We saw the bumper sticker. I went live on Mum's phone from the porch. Family, tip a creator or tip a smile. We take Venmo, Cash App and emotional support. Entire squad got hauled into the cop car for assault plus illegal gambling. I waved by with my iced tea, pinky up. Dad and Chad bailed Mum out hours later, went live from the driveway as victims. Emily framed us. She's the real villain. Chat. L plus ratio plus touch grass plus your parenting license expired in 2005. Some boomers gifted subs and rocket emojis. Kids need the belt. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Back in my day. I crashed the frame, leaning in like a chaotic cameo. Okay, Walt Whitman. Hope your kid speed runs therapy and sends you the bill. Mum pointed at me, live on 50,000 viewers. See? I push her to be number 1. Who remembers number 2 on the SAT? Exactly. Me. Everest. K2. Peak 46 is... Checks imaginary notes. Your parenting rank, according to Yelp reviews. Silence. You could hear the algorithm buffering. Mum. Reflect. Cure your brain bubbles. Go to church. I. You first, Doc. Start with a mirror. Live got nuked for 24 hours. Toxicity violation. They hired an exorcist the next day. Actual TikTok shaman with LED sage, crystal pendants and a ring light. Shaman danced around the living room, chanting in what might have been ancient tongues or just a SoundCloud remix. Then leaned in and whispered, "The real demon." Parents who think depression is faked for clout. The child isn't broken, the system is. Dad lunged like he was about to tackle a referee. Shaman and I in sync. See? He's triggered. Classic projection. Dad. I can discipline my kid. I pay the Wi-Fi. Translation. Emily equals property, not person. Mum dropped the mask entirely. I just hate her smug face. I'll curse louder than the haters and buy a McMansion with their tears. Watch me. Then, plot twist. Dad's phone rang. Boss on speaker. Feudal superstition plus viral abuse equals not our brand. Resign, effective immediately. Dad blamed Mum. Mum blamed Dad. Hair pulling round 2, now with blood and live reactions. I passed the shaman a bag of sunflower seeds. Main event. Place your bets. Divorce papers faster than Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. Mom's reputation became the neighbourhood piñata. Eggs, toilet paper, passive-aggressive ring cam footage. Dad's LinkedIn. Formerly employed. Open to new opportunities. Custody hearing. Judge stone-faced. Emily, who do you choose? Body suddenly not mine. Control slipped away, like a controller with dead batteries. A soft, steady voice, real Emily's, emerged. Neither. Just child support till 18. Y'all both fumbled the bag. I forgive 0. I'm done. Parents equals speechless JPEG. Mouths open, no words. System pinged, stunned. Quest complete? And we're overperforming? HR is confused. White flash. Back at the wedding, groom and bestie mid-vows, all teary and delusional. I cracked my neck, blew on my palms like a boxer entering the ring. Left hook, right hook. 2 nose honks for the road. The end. If you like the story, like and subscribe for more on Heck Yeah Stories.